checkerboard background.
What have you been doing with your hands, man?
Oh, man,
You've been like
I'm the
reconstructing
worst.
like
I know,
a
I'm
vehicle
the
or
worst.
something? Oh my gosh.
No, it's gardening season.
Oh,
It's
wonderful. Yeah.
a fundraiser this Saturday night at my house, so it's getting
sounds like
everything
fun.
done.
Yeah.
Mom's coming back from Florida, you know.
The gang's all
Anthony
here.
and my daughter Kristen with the 2 babies moved back into our house because they sold their apartment. So Grandpa's been very, very busy.
Very, very busy.
But are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Okay.
And this, I want to forewarn everyone. We only have about 1,000 of these. We normally bring in 2,000, and they sell out 2,000. So this, again, you talk graduation. You talk Father's Day. You talk communions, confirmations. This is, without a doubt, one of the most beautiful bracelets that Michael Anthony has ever produced. I own one of these. I've actually given several away to family members. It's so comfortable. It's so durable. It has the beautiful Our Father on the surface right there. So here again, the beautiful crosses.
All the way
Here again, you
around.
could wear this day in,
8.5
day
is the
out.
size.
And I challenge you, what could you buy for your father or your son? Maybe your son is his first Father's Day for him as a father, or an uncle, or a brother. But what could you buy for $23.95? If you make this investment and send it to their home, because we also have
Delivery direct, yeah.
But this is such a magnificent
that close
bracelet.
up. You know, when you
I can't say enough about
that
it.
laser work that is so clear.
Yeah.
It is
And it's
stunning.
deep,
And it's
so it
deep.
will
oh
not
yeah,
wear
it's
out.
not going to wear off. It's $22.95. And if you're wondering what is that black part in there, this is actually rubber, like the really long-lasting rubber, which is one of the biggest trends and actually great ideas that's never going away in jewelry today, both men's and women's. But that is
Fabulous.
an ID bracelet.
Yeah.
Plus, because it has the Lord's Prayer. We could engrave on the back if you wanted to,
could.
maybe a date. And
And it's funny, I hear you say ID. As when I started in the industry,
Remember those?
IDs were very, very popular. And they kind of like faded out, you know, and they don't wear them as much. But this is more than just an ID.
Oh, it's, yeah.
This has that beautiful, the most powerful prayer that you'll ever come across, the Our Father.
Comfortable.
The fact that it's actually inscribed on there. The way, and I want to put this one on.
Okay.
Just this way you can see.
8.5 is the size.
But comfortable. Woo!
Well, especially with that rubber on the back next to your skin. I mean, if you want to wear it all the time, like you would a medical bracelet, this is fantastic for that.
Look at this.
Oh.
And I'll have to pull up my nativity.
That looks
my nativity
good.
one. But
That
it
looks
is so
great.
comfortable on. And because it's flexible, it molds to your wrist. But whomever gets this as a gift, they will literally put it on and not want to remove it.
And you don't have to because it's stainless.
And think about, again, think about the graduates. Think about if there is a birthday coming up for a brother, a son, a nephew. You give them this gift, and I guarantee you will be the star of that person's day and that particular occasion. Because once you put this on, and this is not the kind of bracelet that you could wear out, that you could break. You know, Siobhan mentioned the rubber. And what I love about the rubber is it almost insulates the bracelet itself. I mean, and look how sharp. I mean, this thing is killer.
Really handsome, really good looking.
And look at the value.
$22.95.
Again, what could you possibly, I mean, I'm not the world's best shopper, but I know value when I see it. Okay, and I know that, you know, if you go to a store, you're not buying even a tie for $22. Not a good tie. Any of the ties that you guys see me with here, some of them were 100 or 150, others 70, 80, and those ties last. And they look like quality.
Right, but you can't wear them every day.
No.
Right, they're not telling the whole world about your relationship with your spirituality and maybe inspiring someone.
Right.
You just never know. Someone may see your wrist.
And again, think about, well, for sure the person who's wearing this. You know, we just got through talking about what a mission this is for me and what a pleasure. You know, to share one's faith with someone and maybe give them that little inspirational lifting that they needed.
Why not?
To make the difference, to have them think about saying a prayer, have them think about their spirituality. You know, and we're all only here for such a limited time. You might as well make the best use of it. And this is making the best use of it. This is comfort, elegance, spirituality, all built into one.
Okay, and dare I say, the leather, the look of leather, which is the rubber, is fashionable. I mean, it looks like a very high-end Italian platinum bracelet.
I can tell you, I've seen other manufacturers create lines and sell bracelets like this in stainless for the $200 and $300 price.
Oh, yeah.
And I can tell you, the quality is no different. I can tell you, when you put this on, the feel is going. It's not 5-star by mistake.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Okay, this is
People
5-star for a reason. And I'll tell you, we've sold this bracelet probably for the last 2 years. And like I said, we usually bring in 2,000. And I can distinctly remember at least 5 presentations.
We only have about 500 now because it's going.
Well,
it's going.
I actually thought we could sell this out in this airing.
I'm not surprised if that happens. I'm just saying, if you want this, now would be a good time. Father's Day, okay?
Father's Day.
Every day is Mother's Day and Father's Day. I will never get tired of saying that, all right?
Yep.
So bear with me. But the official national holiday of All Hail All Fathers is coming up in the month of June. There's another part about gift giving that I think is so important, I like mentioning it, is that if you... Yes, there's special occasions. If you see something and it reminds you of him, to say, honey, I saw this and thought of you, that is even more powerful than being obligated to buy a gift, for example, for the 21st of June. That being said, you know what? He's going to love it no matter what.
If you were a woman and you were buying flowers, this would be like an excellent value on a dozen roses.
Oh, a fun bunch at the grocery store is $10.
Yep, but and the point is that this is the type of jewelry that becomes an heirloom.
Forever.
This is virtually indestructible. I can tell you, I just looked at my wrist and looked at the bracelet and I said, I better take it off now, because what's happened to me in past time...
crushes on them and
no, I walk out with it, because even though you look at the bracelet and you say to yourself, well, I'm not sure if my son or my husband would actually wear that because it looks like too big. This is so comfortable on the wrist that if I don't make an effort to remember to take it off, and I'm going to rely on Tommy over there to pull it off my wrist as I'm leaving, because I'm not going to remove it, you don't even know that this bracelet is on your wrist. I swim, I garden, I do all kinds of...
600 left. I know you're active. You're very, very busy, and you're cutting your hands all the time over there.
I don't even know where that one came from.
Okay, here's the thing. It's $22.95. We have, how many would you say, Paul, with everyone who's joining us? About 250 left with everyone on the line. So it's going to sell out this hour, and... you know what? You're not going to see this anywhere else. It's only here. It's $22.95, for goodness sakes. And if you love this as a woman...